Hi friends, welcome to my channel if you're new here. Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. My name is Brittany. On this channel I share my stupid opinions about the books I've been reading. I promise I've been reading. I just haven't really had the mental capacity to upload anything on this channel in like a month and a half, almost 2 months at this point. We're back, it's okay. You can watch a vlog coming up where I talk a little bit more about what was going on with me. Before we get into what I'm reading this month, let me just explain a little bit about me. I do not ever go into a book knowing what it's about. So if you're here for me to try to describe to you what the books I'll be reading in June are, this is not really for you. I don't know what they're about. I go off of covers. I judge very heavily by the covers of books. I go off of what are recommended to me by my friends, by my family members. I go off of recommendations from random strangers on the internet. I don't like reading synopses for books. That is who I am. That is who I will always be. When I am buying books for myself, I will read one sentence of the synopsis and decide from there, if not from the cover, if that book is for me. Moving forward, because I don't want to forget, because I know in the past few months, like if I've done a TBR video, I've not told you my book club book pick, and I'm gonna start, because I don't want to forget, with my book club selections. This month it was Bestie Kelly's turn to pick the book. She created a poll for us. We all voted. The selection is All Her Little Secrets by Wanda M. Morris. This is what it looks like. Again, don't know what it's about. I was able to get the audiobook and the ebook from my library, so that's great. I borrowed them from Libby. No, I don't feel bad about borrowing both. There was no hold and there are no people in line behind me, so no worries there. I do plan on double dorking a lot of my TBR for June, which you will see as we get a little further into this. Another loan that finally came through. I've been on hold for the Honey Don't list by Christina Lauren here since February of this year. Been quite a long time that I've been on hold, and it finally came through. And then a bunch of my audiobooks came through on hold for Libby, most of which I have physical copies of. So let's talk about what I have right now that came through. First up, I've been on hold for Lessons in Chemistry for a really long time. I got this, I don't know when, with Book of the Month quite a while ago, because I really want to watch the Apple TV adaptation of this because it looks so good and I just love the cover and everything, and I'm really excited for this. Another hold that kind of came through quickly, one of my friends recommended R.F. Kuang to me. I have Babel. This one intimidates me a lot. I am going to try to front load it because I am not a fantasy gal, and I think that this is fantasy, but I'm not 100% sure. She's thick. I borrowed this from my children's grandma. Excited to get to this, even though I'm a little bit nervous. Up next, I have had a hold on this book since it published in March, and we were talking about Simone St. James' newest release, Murder Road. I genuinely love Simone St. James. I will read anything that she publishes. Was not very happy with the Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. It's not my favorite. I love, love, love The Broken Girls and The Sundown Motel. I'm really excited for this one, and I hope that it is just as good as those first two. The Book of Cold Cases wasn't bad for me. I just didn't love it as much as the others. And then that runs through all of my holds that have come through as of right now. I do have 3 other audiobooks on hold, and if they come through within the next couple of weeks, great. If not, I'm going to not double dork and just read my physical copies. What I have on hold right now, and if I read them before the hold comes through, of course I will just relinquish my hold. I have Christina Lauren's newest release, The Paradise Problem, which was a Book of the Month selection for May. I'm a little bit behind on keeping up with my Book of the Month selections, but I'm very excited for this. I specifically held off on this because it feels like a summer read to me. I borrowed another book from my children's grandma because she insisted that I needed to read it. It was a Book of the Year finalist. We have Shark Heart by Emily Habbock. I wish that I would get credit for this and Babel for my Book of the Month challenge, but I won't. The audiobook is on hold. It's expected in the next 8 weeks, but I think I have it on hold from the DoD library, and they tend to have a faster turnaround than my actual public library, so fingers crossed. I probably will wait until towards the end of the month to read the next book that I'm going to talk about, just because Libby says that there's only 3 weeks left for my hold to come through, and I am going to read Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I discovered Abby Jimenez this year. I have loved all of the books that she's written that I've read. All of them have been a part of this series. I read Yours Truly and Just for the Summer this year. I figured it was important to go back and read Part of Your World since both of those books touch on characters that are the main characters in this book. I specifically want to wait until the audiobook comes through because I love the audiobook narrators for Abby Jimenez's books. I have a much more enjoyable and immersive experience listening than I think I would just reading. I enjoy double dorking Abby's books a lot. One book that I for sure is not going to have the audiobook holds come through this month is this book, Middle Tide by Sarah Crouch. This is an early release that I got from Book of the Month. I bought it specifically to fulfill the genre challenge that they do. This one is crime fiction, and I normally gravitate towards two genres from Book of the Month: romance and thrillers. So I'm excited to fulfill another genre. Excited for this. This one's like the smallest book that I have picked out for the month. So yeah, I'm feeling very excited about that. If I get through all of these, I will read a couple of books off of Kindle Unlimited. My husband is coming to see us at the end of the month, so I'm going to try to plow through as many books as I possibly can before he gets here. And yeah, these are what I have picked out so far. I am probably the most excited for the Abby Jimenez and the Simone St. James. That's gonna be it for my TBR. Let me know in a comment down below what books specifically you would like to see in a reading challenge, because I am bringing back reading challenges. My work schedule is about to pick up like crazy. While a lot of people slow down in the summer, my job is the opposite. We are go, go, go all summer long. It's not a great time. It leaves me less time to read, but that's okay. If you like the video, please feel free to leave me a like. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe. This is free for you. It's fun for me. And with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye.